Nobody warns you about this part. You start waking up early. You start working out. You cut off the people who drained you. You stop drinking. Stop scrolling till 3 a.m. Stop numbing yourself with noise. And for a while, it feels good. You feel sharp, in control. Like you finally found the version of yourself you were supposed to be all along. Then one day, you're sitting in a quiet room and it hits you. You have no one to tell. No one to tell that you ran 5K for the first time. No one to text about the promotion. No one who even noticed you changed. You look around and realize the applause you expected never came. And worse, some of the people who used to be close now feel far away, like strangers wearing familiar faces. Here's the part nobody says out loud. Self-improvement doesn't just remove bad habits. It removes bad relationships too. The people who liked you unmotivated, easy to control, easy to relate to because you were stuck in the same place they were. They don't like the new version of you. Not because they're bad people, but because your growth is a mirror. And most people don't want to look in a mirror that shows them what they haven't done yet. So they drift. Or you drift from them. Either way, the room gets quieter. And that quiet gets mistaken for failure. You start thinking, if I was really doing this right, wouldn't I feel less alone by now? Wouldn't this feel like winning? But loneliness after growth isn't a sign you're failing. It's a sign you're in between. Think about it like moving to a new city. You leave behind everyone who knew the old you, but you haven't met the people who'll know the new you yet. There's a gap, a silence, a waiting room with no one else in it. Most people can't tolerate that silence, so they go back. They pick up the old habits, call the old friends, return to the old noise. Not because it was better, but because it was familiar. Familiar feels safe, even when it isn't good for you. But here's the truth almost no one tells you. That silence is not empty. It's under construction. Every person who has ever built a different life had to walk through a version of this room. The version of you that exists 5 years from now. The one with deeper friendships, better relationships, a life that actually fits. That person does not exist yet. And the space between who you were and who you're becoming is always going to feel hollow, because it hasn't been filled in yet. You're not lonely because something is wrong with you. You're lonely because you outgrew a version of your life before you built the next one. And this is the part that matters most. The loneliness is proof, not punishment. Weak habits don't create this kind of silence. Comfort doesn't create this kind of silence. Only real change does. If nothing in your life felt different, no one would feel far away. The distance you feel right now is the exact size of the growth you just went through. So what do you do with it? First, stop expecting people to clap. Most people won't notice your growth in real time. They'll notice it a year from now, when it's obvious, when you're already 3 versions ahead. Growth is quiet before it's loud. Don't wait for recognition to feel like your progress is real. Second, let the old relationships go without turning them into a tragedy. Not every friendship is supposed to last forever. Some people are seasonal. They were exactly what you needed for that chapter, and it's okay if the next chapter doesn't include them. That's not betrayal. That's life doing what it's supposed to do. Third, go looking. This is the part people skip. You can't just remove the old life and expect the new one to build itself. Go find the people who are already living the way you're trying to live. Rooms exist where people talk about the things you now care about. Fitness, ambition, healing, discipline. You have to walk into those rooms. No one's going to hand you a new circle. You build it the same way you built the new habits. one small, consistent action at a time. And fourth, sit with the discomfort without running from it. This is the hardest one. The silence is uncomfortable, but discomfort is not the same as danger. You are allowed to be uncomfortable and safe at the same time. That's what growth feels like from the inside. Quiet, a little scary, and completely necessary. So if you're in that quiet room right now, proud of something no one clapped for, sitting with a version of yourself nobody's met yet, that's not emptiness. That's the cost of becoming someone. Pay it. Keep going. The room won't stay quiet forever, but it will stay quiet long enough to test whether you actually meant it. And if you're still here, still choosing the harder path even when no one's watching, that already tells you everything you need to know about who you're turning into.